We're not allowed to tell you all the members of Smash.
Except they're going to tell us at least one member of Smash today.
Yeah.
And I know it's right here because Ethan spoiled it a minute ago.
Yeah, but we all had the same reaction.
What?
TV. So.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah. Imagine being like a huge Xenoblade Chronicles fan.
And thinking there's a new game coming out?
Exactly. This is my problem with Smash reveals. Spoiler, this is for Smash. It's like, oh man, all this hype for this new thing. For a sequel to whatever, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? And then all of a sudden you get... you just get that hit with that Smash stuff.
Yeah.
There's not a new Kirby game? Spoilers.
You know what? I would allow Kirby Smash reveal just because it's Kirby.
I mean, he is the strongest character in the Smash universe. Canon.
True. He's also every character in the Smash universe.
Yep.
So Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is the search for Pyra?
Yep. Alright, the search is over. Cool.
Found her! Because it was a secret.
I got an invitation to join Smash.
Huh?
Like, what?
And then she set it on fire. You have to bring that to the battle.
Yeah, if you don't have the invitation, you can't join the fight.
The sword's the invitation. She threatened him with it.
Like, you would expect Rex would have been the character if they were going to do a Xenoblade Chronicles.
I haven't played either of the Xenoblade, so like Shulk and Rex, I don't know anything about.
Like
this.
Rex is the main character of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Of course, Pyra's there with him the whole time.
Right.
She's like the embodiment of the sword or something like that.
Oh, they're all fighting her. Look at that. That's how I feel about this player.
We're in a tight spot.
So this is what, the embodiment of the embodiment?
This is a separate character. I never got far enough into Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to know Mithra, really.
Okay.
So...
Mithra awakened.
So it's like she's... something? I don't...
Zelda Sheik.
She is...
No, not
It does
Daisy.
look like she's going to play like Sheik and Zelda did in Brawl. Like, you'll switch back and forth between the two characters.
If you pay attention, at some point, I don't think it passed yet, you'll see... What's that guy's name? The other one? The blue guy?
Rex?
Rex. You'll see a Rex Mii outfit on someone.
Oh, nice.
I think it comes up here in a second.
Grumps?
Gramps is the level?
I have no idea about that, but okay. There it is.
Yeah. Support trophy.
Wow, their quality is really low for background characters.
Like, I really should finish Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Is X the one that was like an open world game?
X was the one on Wii U that was like the more techie.
It was like an MMO that was offline.
Yeah, well, that was the first one. The first one was like that. It had the MMO style attacks where you had a bar of attacks at the bottom of the screen and you'd go back and forth between all of them.
Yeah, I need to finish that one. I'm like an hour into it and lost.
So I've never played a Xenoblade game, but I assume, based on how Japanese players or Japanese gamers make stuff, the Xenoblade characters are probably like 14, 15.
Probably. I don't know.
Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations.
Okay.
He's got a discolored button in the middle of his shirt.
What? What does that mean?
I don't know. It's kind of a reddish yellow, orange color. I'm going to say super hot.
Interesting.
We're hot on.
It means there's a new Metroid game being made.
Yeah.
I thought it looked like the little ball from the Pixar things.
That would be a little weird.
They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll.
So one's speed and the other one's power.
All right,
Probably, yeah.
With our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Fall Guys.
Yep.
I have never played this.
And I never will.
I don't know anything about this game.
It's Ultimate. What is that?
Battle Royale.
Yeah, but
Most
the
Extreme
team
Challenge.
most extreme challenge. Yeah, that thing. That's what it is. The game.
Don't get eliminated.
Exactly.
So it's like an extreme platformer.
Pretty much.
They have Bomberman faces.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system.
I remember seeing that trailer in the Devolver Digital thing. I was like, what the,
22 minutes before
yeah, I was like, what the heck is this garbage?
Outer
venture into
Wilds.
the vast reaches of space
That's wild,
to
man.
uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization.
I know a lot of people
Have
like this
22
game.
minutes.
It looks all right. I don't
Explode and the solar system will be
have any real interest
what?
in it.
It's one of those games where you have a limited amount of time and it's just a loop and you learn a little bit more every time, right?
Yeah,
Are you saying this is what do you call it? Majora's Mask?
yes.
It's like Majora's Mask, but you have less than half an hour.
Unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe.
22 minutes,
Real time?
probably.
Messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system
Put it in a plastic bag.
time loop?
I'm curious what speedruns of that game would be like.
Claimed Outer Wilds
It's like, well, we know how to stop the sun. You just go over here and hit this button.
21.
Can you finish the game in less than 22 minutes?
Put your sleuthing skills to the test. in
How quickly can you do it to keep the sun from exploding?
This,
many-
this game is already available on other systems, right?
and Famicom Detective
Yes,
Club
yes,
it
stands
is.
behind.
Now, this
I think
game
I
right
know.
here, Famicom Detective Club, this came out like on the original Famicom, apparently, according to Stuart.
Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system.
See?
Suspense,
Modernized.
Drama, and twists and turns await at every
Yeah, this
corner.
does look like a Stewart game.
You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep
Looks good.
narratives.
Apparently, they're like $35 each for these games, but you get $10 off if you buy them both, so it's 60
if
altogether.
you buy the bundle, yeah.
That's
Zosan.
not the only case to crack.
What? There's two of them.
See, that right there looks like
Persona.
a corpse party thing going on with the black and the red.
Investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister
She's got way too much lipstick on.
Interrogate suspects and
I'd probably play these. I like visual novel style games.
Can you figure out who the culprit is?
Did you play Phoenix Wright?
I have never played a Phoenix Wright game.
What is wrong with you? Go play that right
Objection.
now. I am stopping this video and stream.
I don't own a Phoenix Wright game.
Look in your Steam list.
Okay.
Uncover the deadly
Or my
truth
Steam
of
list.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom
Oh, I forgot
Detective
about
Club,
the
The Girl
Steam
Who
Share
Stands
stuff.
Behind.
Yeah.
Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th.
Is that how you do the
Begin
your
today
Tuesday stream?
on Nintendo eShop.
How I do what?
Tuesday stream?
Actually, Jason just owns that game because it was a Christmas present from Eddie. But we have done that a couple of times, or we've thought about it. Like, I have access to Jason's games, he has access to mine, and we made sure Stuart has access to my stuff in case there's like a visual novel I have he wants to play.
This is like Dynasty Warriors.
No, it's not. It's not Tony.
Which
It,
means there's Japanese people in there.
Is this Samurai Warriors?
Samurai Warrior 5.
Awesome. Like, those games are my jam.
I have the first or second one on Neo Geo.
I've played
Samurai Warriors franchise.
I've played everything except for Samurai Warriors 4.
Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhiro.
Oh wait, no, not Neo Geo. What? I'm mixing this up for that fighting game that where you play as samurais.
Unleash high-octane moves in
What am I thinking about?
versus 1,000 battles.
I don't know.
Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
Neo, Mashi.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look this up.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring
Ooh.
remastered
See,
I need to play.
Geo
I've never played these
Samurai.
games.
Samurai Showdowns, what I was thinking of. Sorry.
Okay.
on a journey to find the mystical
Samurai Shampoo?
mana tree seen in a dream.
No. Samurai Shampoo.
Before discovering the world map is empty.
Samurai
During
Shampoo.
your travels,
Yes, I threw an H in the Samurai.
place them on the
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Sean
the
Connery.
Connery movie. Yeah, I was gonna say the one where he's the last samurai.
Sean Connery in The Last Samurai.
Ito Wakitashi Shimate.
each on their own personal
Hello, Mustard?
square off against fearsome monsters.
What game is this? I have not been paying
This
attention.
is Mana.
Oh,
The music
It
has been rearranged
looks like
for
a
enhanced version, and you can also
looks like an old
the new
Mana game.
arrangements
Yeah.
and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
What? We get a
You get a.
Tamagotchi, a Neopet.
This
I
looks
know
like
that
Monster Hunter.
sound.
This looks like Monster Hunter. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Capcom.
Oh, I heard about this. Man, something big is spoiled.
Oh, the spider. Crap.
Well, I mean, Monster Hunter.
Oh, it's
Rise
a new
is not
spider.
a
Oh
secret.
gosh.
No, something else.
That spider is a whole new enemy type.
Masario.
Yeah, that's nothing.
There's
new.
been a spider type character in the
Yeah,
game
but this,
before.
yeah, it was the same spider, but he's a completely different beast of a spider now.
Oh, he looks different.
Yeah, this is right. Cool.
Monster Hunter Risei.
All new drop.
Ew.
Oh, spooky, but
No, it's not. It's a
Let's-
pukey poopy.
I have important news.
Are they gonna give us like a ninja game crossover
50 years ago, Kuburo
so you can play as Ryu Hayabusa?
Magnum Baller. That's like a magma slash magma.
That thing she had on her back probably weighed more than she did. Oh,
What the heck is that?
that's a fun-looking challenge thing. Wait, did I just see three large ones there?
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the things they've talked about is
What?
seeing giant, multiple monsters, and they'll fight each other. And
But he mounted the Rajang and was making it fight.
It's a giant bear.
yeah, that's one of the things you can do in this game.
Yeah, I've mounted a monster and fought another one with it before, but Rajang of all monsters? That's just a suicide attempt.
We should start preparations right away.
Stop looking into that mirror.
They look like the twins from
The Shining.
Avatar Last Airbender. Or no, it's not Avatar Last Airbender. Sorry, Legend of Sokka.
I don't know what that is. You're making that up.
Or Legend of Korra.
Monster
sorry.
Hunter Switch.
Legend of Sokka.
I don't see why they're selling Switch a whole Switch bundle. They should like sell the controller and like the dock. Because unless they're doing something to the Switch itself, it's not really,
Against these ferocious monsters?
you know.
Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series.
Well, I would assume that the back of the Switch probably has some Monster Hunter branding.
Is what they
on it.
want you to think, but they don't show it off, and then you get it, and it's like, well, it's just the dock. What a waste.
Oh,
Yeah.
Open once again.
Back to the classic.
I have been wanting. The last good Mario Golf game was on the GameCube. The one on the 3DS was not great.
Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think.
They gotta showcase superpowers.
Swing.
Is it a hole in one?
This looks really good.
Yoshi, Waluigi, Daisy,
Daisy,
Bowser.
Ah, does he get mad?
Features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Oh, that's just cheating right there.
These features can help you ace your
Feature
shots.
deck.
And boom! Mario's good at golf.
You can also use motion
Of course.
by holding a
In case you hate yourself.
Yeah.
We paid someone to do this, so you'll never use it.
I played a lot of PGA Tour on the Wii with motion controls. I don't want to do it again.
Oh, I was gonna say you're playing it on the Wii. It was kind of your only option there, was using those controls.
Speed golf.
That does look
this is
interesting.
neat.
Oh god, that's madness.
Hit the ball and run! Go!
What? Run him over.
Flatten him with the egg.
It's got rubber banding like Super Mario Kart.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
You'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters.
Oh boy.
Pink Yoshi.
Points earned during matches. Then allocate points to different stats.
Oh nice.
allowing you to develop your
So you can be OP.
character however you
Yeah.
like.
Exactly.
You can also use your
Ah,
movement
the
in
Wario.
play. Put your golfing
That's an
skills to
outfit
the
right
test
there.
when Mario Golf Super Rush
It was the only thing that fit him.
Switch, June 25th.
I want this game.
Begin on Nintendo eShop
I'm assuming this is
after this
Camelot.
presentation.
Alright, so it's available for
Which means
It's
we're
now
probably
available
not-
for pre-order.
In the Mario Golf
Probably not getting a Golden Sun if they've been doing Mario Golf.
Oh no, not at all.
familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward.
Golden Sun would make too much sense to make when you can make Mario Golf.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh, he didn't do the snap.
These games coming
He did it while he was doing the golfing motion.
Uh,
Return to the unforgiving
Borderlands?
world of Pandora in
Tales from the Borderlands.
Play as the Hyperion lackey
really nice seeing that's coming out again.
con artist
It's really good. I enjoyed it.
No, I mean based on the history of what was happening for a while there.
Oh, well, with Telltale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit
Wow.
lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride.
Have you guys played this before?
No.
Launches on Nintendo Switch,
I've only
March
played
24th.
Borderlands 2.
32 of Capcom's
Ooh.
most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety
Rewinding,
of
that's just
display
cheating.
options to relive that sweet arcade goodness.
You couldn't do that in the arcade.
Read the Battle of Midway for free.
In the
I
arcade,
love that game.
in the arcade, you're only as good as the amount of quarters you had to live.
Exactly. Of course they're putting Street Fighter in an arcade collection.
Arcade Stadium launches later today.
Ooh.
It's launching already. Okay. Stubbs the zombie.
Just can't get
Oh,
enough.
nice.
In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your
So is this a new game?
No,
Or is
this came
a
out on
remake of-
Xbox.
to your
Oh,
undead
okay.
allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city
It's,
ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the
kind of an
zombie,
interesting
without a pulse, eats its way onto Nintendo Switch.
game, I guess you could say.
Today,
Like, I've never played Stubbs the Zombie, so I don't know anything about it.
I had no interest in it until I actually saw like gameplay and stuff of it.
Travis touchdown versus assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up. Is this even the
No
right
More
game?
Heroes 3.
Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament.
Did you see his
Skyward
glove?
Space. As the crash
It's got a Switch
Yeah.
controller on it.
Travis touchdown. You'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world.
Ooh.
So this is Switch exclusive?
I think so.
Boss fight. You'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then
Nice.
face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. new and improved death glow. You'll have access to a
What game is
variety of
this?
deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded.
It's No More Heroes 3, man.
It's every game.
The fate of the world is at stake.
Yeah, they throw everything into No More Heroes games. They go crazy with them.
And the fans love them for it.
It all makes sense when No More Heroes
You got the Akira style there. Oh man.
Nintendo Switch.
And what was that you shared about the guy from No More Heroes making a game?
If
Demons in heaven.
the oh gosh, what was it? Was it Suda51's? Like after No More Heroes, he wants to make games for Bonsai or for Buckaroos,
Buckaroo Banzai.
and so it just became Buckaroo Bonsai jokes.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how. Like,
What
I guess
in the
we just
world?
know
Yeah, what is this game?
I think it was called Neon White, something like that.
Definitely looks like a skill-based first-person style game.
You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
Hey, it's Thomas.
But the card system is confusing.
God's judgment.
Yeah, like I can't tell what's going on.
Cool.
Weird.
Uncover heaven's mysteries in Neon
That is not
White.
the first half of 2021.
Winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here. to
All
save
right.
the day.
Hey.
My name's Barbara Gordon.
Oh wow.
I'm always
Hey, I guess they gotta have something for the kids, right?
It could be worse.
My-
It could be Teen Titans Go, the game.
This is the kind of thing my daughter would probably like to play.
Yeah.
And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's a little overrated, honestly.
Bumblebee and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe.
It's like, have you seen the last two movies of Wonder Woman? It's like,
Also
why?
school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull
Why are they friends?
moment in high school.
You got to see the trailer for the next Batman movie.
Get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my
There's a
best
trailer in there
Very
for it?
Maybe take some
Yup.
photos to share on Super
I guess because I saw it not in theaters.
already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up
I guess I missed out on that.
Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming.
Oh no!
Justice calls. You
Who'd have thought?
best to answer no matter what.
No one can see the giant robot wrecking the
Make sure
city?
no one figures out our secret identities.
Maybe if you weren't wearing a hoodie of like that.
Yeah, if you weren't wearing a hoodie of your character.
Nintendo Switch, June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
That is Plants vs.
Oh,
Zombies.
juice cannons. Oh,
DBZ
my
3.
bad.
Yeah, boy.
I thought I heard
No,
something
this is,
else.
Looks like Battle for Neighborville.
I was so bad at DBZ 2.
I wish PVZ3 would come out. Like this is a fun shooter. I've played it on the Xbox. I don't know how big the community is for it.
My experience with Plants vs. Zombies is only limited to the mini game in World of Warcraft just so I could get the pet.
You've never actually played a Plants vs. Zombies game?
If it's like what I played in the mini game on World of Warcraft, then I will say I've played it. Or played the base idea of what it is. It's like you plant,
No,
you
yeah,
make,
right.
you plant the things, and they gotta like, it's like tower defense against zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. The
And if
game
and
is.
if they get all the way to there, then like a lawnmower goes by and kills everything behind it and the zombie, and then you have to like keep that area safe while, so that way nothing else gets in there.
Garden Warfare is literally modern Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but with
Plants vs. Zombies
Plants
characters.
vs Zombies characters. So instead of like unlocking different guns and stuff, you
Was this game on
upgrade
Wii U?
This was on 3DS.
Oh.
Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even
we already
make
make this.
someone the nefarious
Where's the thing?
The Dark Lord stand.
The Dark Lord stand.
Clam up your knees and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature. letting you go
What?
wild with your Mii creation.
Dude,
You sure it was
Why couldn't-
3DS, not Wii U?
yes, it was 3DS.
What is this
Because I
game?
could have sworn I saw Game Grumps play this.
It's Miitopia. It's like a RPG.
You sure it's not on Wii U at all?
I don't think it's on Wii U. I think it was just 3DS.
It was like one of the few like Game Grumps things I liked watching.
Things might take a turn for the worse.
Because you have to get like everyone to like each other, or it's just chaos the whole
Have a
time.
horse as an ally?
A horse?
Sounds pretty darn good. Care for it,
Oh.
and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle.
Pretty darn good.
Never say that again.
Adventure with friends and familiar faces in
That's
a
my, that's my,
Coming
that's
to
what I'm gonna use as
Nintendo
my
Switch,
intro.
May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
This week we got Cole. That's pretty darn good.
What?
Super Mario themed items are coming to your
I
island.
don't do that. I don't think.
You know, it's a real shame that this stuff wasn't already in the base game.
Anniversary themed
No
items
kidding.
are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but
Items like the Super
didn't the other games up until this one already have Mario and Zelda themed stuff in it?
I think so. I think the one on 3DS did. It wasn't like this intricate. It was just
Well,
some
yeah.
clothing items and stuff. But
Like, you'd get like also a star or something in the room, and you'd touch it and play the music, right?
yeah, you could. And there was like you could have the fire bar or a flagpole, stuff like that. There were some things that you could interact with.
creating the Mushroom Kingdom.
I remember having a whole room in my museum that was dedicated to just the Mario items.
February 25th.
25th.
After downloading it, Super Mario Brothers items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March
I'm about to
1st.
go broke.
My God.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter.
No,
Good thing
I'm
I
about to go
used the stock system on there and have a ton of money.
We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
Right?
Like I think the only person in my house that still plays Animal Crossing is
How was
Abby.
that? These collaboration items will
Well, that's
be
about to
released
change.
as part of
No,
Super
the Mario items are not going to get me to come back.
events. Please
Oh,
wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which,
We
last
cannot
week,
avoid
we had
Nintendo.
the global launch for the Super
If I
Mario
don't have this
RPG
game in
World
tomorrow,
Plus
I am
Bowser's
calling
Fury.
Best Buy up and seeing what they're going to do about
Enjoy that
about me
Mario
having to wait a whole week
as
to
well.
get a game that I should have
I
had.
would. Yeah.
Like, I should have called them already, but
But Ethan, snow.
Cole, it wasn't snowing until 2 days after they delayed it.
Yeah, they waited to the last minute, and then it backfired on them, causing trouble for you.
But now we'll be sure to note that on there that it, you know, that it was delayed. It's outside their control, but it affects their customer who has not gotten his product yet.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords.
What in the world?
Octopath Traveler, but not Octopath Traveler.
Beaches of loyalty, raised earth and burnt corpses.
I'm down for more Octopath.
It's not Octopath.
It looks like Octopath.
It does, but it's not. It's a tactics game.
Oh, so like Final Fantasy Tactics, but
Yeah.
with the Octopath stuff. Okay, that I'm.
It's
that
not
sounds good.
bad. It's a step in the right direction.
Safely, every last one of us.
Triangle strategy.
Dude. Yeah, like I love Final Fantasy Tactics, so
The demo should be available for this, by the way.
well, I will go grab my Switch here in just a little bit and download it.
Salt Iron.
This game's called Salt Iron.
I prefer the Iron Salt War myself, but
Dude, I keep every time I see the Octopath engine, I'm just like, give me Final Fantasy in the Octopath engine, please.
I'm sure you're not the only one saying that every time.
A brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Because it would be an amazing game system to use on older Final Fantasies.
Drop Final Fantasy IV into the Octopath engine, and I will give you $1 million. Well, no, I wouldn't, because I don't have $1 million. But I would be the first one in line to buy that.
If there was a way to like look at their game engine and like do that.
Forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain
They
the
just burn that house down.
An
They-
enemy
yeah.
outflanked is susceptible not only to your
Are we the
initial
bad guys?
attack, but also a
Yeah,
powerful
kinda.
blow from the allied positions behind the enemy.
Gosh, this is the prettiest RPG engine I think I have ever seen.
To send them flying into position for a
It maintains the sprite stuff, but it's like in 3D aspects.
I
so
love
it's
I
just
love
so
this.
weird.
It's like dioramas
Yeah.
on screen, and it looks so good.
lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance
That chocobo?
to survey
That's not a chocobo. That's an eagle. That's clearly an eagle.
It's not an eagle. It's not red, white, and blue.
It should be a chocobo.
Where, if that's an eagle, where's the American flag?
Exactly.
Japan, Japan.
in a variety
That's a
of
chocobo.
situations.
As far as I'm concerned, there's only 2 animals in video games that are birds:
Morality, liberty.
American eagles.
Collectively, your
Chocobos.
decisions will establish your conviction.
What about Captain
The
Falcons?
story unfolds and who will join
Captain
your
Falcon is
cause.
a person. It's not a bird.
Once more, I would ask
Beard. Fjord.
Fjord.
What about Falco?
Critical
Falco.
decisions that
He's a
may
Fjord.
determine the fates of
He is a.
on the scale
Let's see. He doesn't have.
Didn't they confirm he's not actually a falcon?
Yeah, so he's technically, since he doesn't have an American flag, that makes him a chocobo.
Okay.
All birds
What
are
if-
chocobos until they have an American flag, then they're an
Yeah.
eagle.
Once the American flag appears behind them,
So
American.
is Rivali a chocobo, and does that mean Zelda is in the Final Fantasy universe?
It's all connected somehow, yeah.
Okay.
What if a chocobo has the American flag behind it?
It's an eagle.
That's an eagle. That's,
But it's also a
We've been over
chocobo,
this.
so how's that
We went
work?
over this. Once the bird, once the bird,
But the flag can't always stay behind it, so once the flag is gone, does it stay an eagle or is it still a chocobo?
No, it becomes a
reverts
chocobo
back
then.
to chocobo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
I gotta get the laws right on this. See, demo available after presentation, so that was
Okay.
like several hours ago, so go get it.
I know what I'll be playing after we're done here.
Chocobo Simulator.
Please look forward
My feedback will just be Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy IV.
Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Snap.
Calling all hunters. Do you
Tony, this one's all for you.
Star
What is it?
Wars.
I saw a Stormtrooper there.
Star Hunters.
Jow.
Yeah, those are.
Mandalorian, Wookiee. This is definitely. What in the world is this? Star Wars Hunters.
And it's got the the 80s color scheme.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive
Wait, that's it?
free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person
Ooh.
shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
That's it.
Thanks, Disney.
This one right here, I don't see this game lasting long at all.
Knockout City interviews taking.
We all play for different reasons.
It's Fortnite.
Yeah, kinda.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
So is she like actually going to be pixelated in the game?
Just give it a moment. And this is like where I came in to see everything else.
Like, what the heck is this? How do you have a military guy, an orc, and a pixelated princess in the same game? Hey now.
Look, it's simple. In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets.
Oh, so it's dodgeball.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Is this EA? Is that what I saw?
Did you see her? She don't look like that.
So Rocket
voice actor.
Jump the game didn't
Sweet.
work.
Ninjala didn't work.
Boom.
It's like they got the idea for all these people playing this game from watching Wreck-It Ralph.
After playing as much Destiny as I would say,
it is a fashion
it's not
show.
Warzone unless it is a fashion show. Yeah.
It's a fashion show, and you have to have the dance moves. But it's not.
I'm not
Fortnite.
worried about all that meta stuff. Like, what are my stats? I just need my power to be high enough, and I need to look good. That's it.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
So it's cartoon Rampa. Well, why'd you make a trailer for it?
The game of death gets called off, so everyone must fight to live in the overworld.
Captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The game's canceled. Why are you having an announcement? Is that what you said?
As you make your way back
They were doing like the Danganronpa thing, where you're doing a game of like who killed who or whatever, and then it's like that game's over. We got to get out of here, and then the entire world's been wrecked.
That game has a giant enemy crab.
It does. Hades.
That game's already out.
Hades.
This is for the physical version.
Oh.
It comes with a code for the soundtrack.
Well, that's cool. I should probably play this at some point.
The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion.
Transistor and Bastion, you know, just a couple of the Super Giant games.
Isn't that all of their
That's
games?
pretty much it, yeah. I was kind of laughing. I was like, isn't that the only games they're known for?
Offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games. 1 masterpiece.
Yes.
That's Ryu.
Yep,
So we're getting a Ninja Gaiden trilogy.
we are.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2.
Not just a trilogy. We're getting Sigma 1 and 2.
I told you.
Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master.
Sigma 1 and 2 were PlayStation 3 exclusive.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the legendary ninja Ryu
Are these games any good?
fighting against a great evil with
The first one's pretty good, then it kind of dwindles down from there, but I know I played the first and second one. I think I played the third one, but I don't remember it.
Like, I haven't played Ninja Gaiden since it was on the NES, so I don't know how the game has aged.
If you didn't like Metal Gear Rising, you're not gonna like this.
I did like Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, it's like a harder version of that sort of stuff.
It is way hard.
game modes are included.
I do have to bring it up since it was a thing with the 6-axis controller. Do you think they have the balance mechanics when you jiggle the controller?
Oh, I sure hope not.
I mean, on Switch, it would be... I'm just going to shut up.
I'm about halfway through this game right now.
I'm like on level 3.
I need to buy it through Switch because I haven't played it since I have it on Wii U. So
This is not Breath of the Wild.
This is
Hyrule
not
Warriors.
No, this is Age of Calamity, Hyrule Warriors.
Right, the newer one.
Yeah.
No, I don't have either.
This one is a sole focus on nothing but Breath of the Wild. And then this right here is the expansion to that specific one.
Yeah.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
You don't say.
Well, I played
Hey.
Hyrule Warriors on Wii U.
4 heroes of light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals.
Yeah, but it was Age of Calamity on Wii U.
Develop your characters and
Yeah.
master the brave and default
No.
commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
It was not.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th.
Like, they should have made Bravely Default 2 a 4-player co-op game.
Following this presentation.
How and why?
Ordered on Nintendo
I don't know how,
An updated
but
demo is also available.
I think a 4-player RPG could be cool.
In the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life.
Yay.
I mean, it's not impossible. It's just I don't see it being a very likely good choice.
I don't know if it was just lagging for you, but on mine, he was running through the waterfall and his reflection was slower than him.
Yeah, the reflection has like a weird delay.
Okay.
I want to play this one.
It's like it can't copy all his moves. Like if he jumps over a gap, it's not going to do it right after. It's trying to imitate him real time.
Yeah.
What is this? This looks like a Square RPG.
Do I need to rewind it?
No. I'm
Oh,
sure
they
they'll
just said
show
the name.
title.
Digimon?
Dang it. We don't care about Apex. Tell us the name of that game that you were just showing.
I certainly don't care about Apex Legends.
Exotic, if you're watching this, come back to us.
He's not watching. He's playing Apex Legends. When he should be playing Destiny 2.
Yeah.
He's dead to me.
Like, I have no interest in battle royales.
Oh, I will find a battle royale that you'll be interested in.
There's a little bit more to show you. Just one more thing.
I should have paused and take bets on what it is. What do you think it is?
It's Zelda.
It is not.
But
But
you
it
don't
is.
bring AGI Numa out unless you're talking about Zelda.
Breath of the Wild 2.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Oh.
No, what? Then what are you doing out here?
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Yeah, I
Yay.
think that is holiday at the earliest.
Wait just a bit longer.
He's wearing a Triforce shirt. It must be Zelda related.
Waiting, however, the Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Wait, so another game is coming?
Yep.
Some remaster.
What
Twilight
has it?
Princess?
Tony.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, yes. My favorite
I have
one.
been wanting this game for so long.
Yes!
They all have banana lips.
They have
good.
they have to have figured out a way to do non-motion controls, right? Because you
Nope.
can't have people with switch
Nope.
lights.
It is motion controls. It's still.
Like I understand that the Switch can do motion controls, but if you have a Switch light, you can't really do motion controls. So how are they going to do that?
We'll see.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
going to
this
look
looks
so
HD.
good in HD.
It doesn't do that kaleidoscope thing anymore, so I'm happy. with that.
Yes.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
So much Zelda music comes from this game.
On the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword
Oh, man.
featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii
Okay,
plus
so he's gonna
the
talk
controller
about
as a
it.
sword and the nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother.
Gosh,
and
it looks
even
so
more
good.
intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword.
It's not
If-
exactly one to one,
so
but it's close.
So it's still the American version.
You have to have. Yeah, he's right-handed.
Is the shield.
You have to. If Link is running around, you have to hold the sword up as high as you can, so he looks like a maniac running around.
Like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat.
Oh yeah, you can see way off into the
Also, it's
distance.
possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo
Nice.
There you are.
Switch system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we
The
decided
sticks.
to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Interesting.
It's kind of a Metal Gear Rising
Tilt the stick
thing.
down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left,
That makes
or
sense.
diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
Click the stick when you want to stab.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con.
Ooh.
Of course. Of course.
Joy-Con controller is the
Those
after
are
the
cute.
Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
Oh
Nice.
gosh,
The Legend of
I'm gonna
Zelda
have to
Skyward
buy
Sword
those,
is
aren't I?
the game depicting
Yep.
the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the
It's
events
the
around
first
the
Switch
creation
accessory I
of the
want to
Master
buy.
Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda.
Like, I wonder how much they're gonna have, if how much they had to go back and redo the visual stuff, or if they really had like future-proofed the game.
That's a good question. Not sure.
Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yes, it was.
And it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you
Oh, I hated that stamina gauge.
even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
What about those of us that have played Skyward Sword before?
Play it again.
Oh man.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Yeah, the touch control shied me away from it for so many years. But after I beat Twilight Princess, I was like, okay.
What do you think they're going to show last?
Well, it's
Waluigi.
we've already got a Smash character. They're not going to do two Smash characters.
No. You have 3 seconds. 2, 1.
Excite Truck.
Movie?
This is all your hint right here.
Fallout? No.
Oh, what?
Splatoon? Was that 3?
Splatoon.
No, Miitopia.
Yeah, it's Splatoon 3.
Really?
Nice.
Yep.
Hair time.
You don't choose boy or girl, you just choose hair.
Thing Legwear.
It's the only way to make those people shut up about the gender stuff on that game.
Little buddy's turn.
Do you have a little fish companion?
Oh,
If I did, he wouldn't be that thing.
No, you just set it up and then now it.
And then
okay.
just leave him?
Is that Tokyo Tower or Eiffel Tower?
That looks like an upside-down Eiffel Tower.
There's no place to put paint. All deserty.
It all takes place on a train. It's like Borderlands.
Okay.
The Borderlands intro remade with Splatoon.
Solution characters. That fish?
That's a jellyfish.
No.
Oh, the guy on the left.
Yeah.
It's creepy, whatever it is. Like, I would think he'd be choking right now.
And that's the premiere. Okay, cool. Nice.
Oh, the music's kicking in. Like, I want, why did Nintendo choose to go with a brand new game instead of just updating Splatoon 2 and keeping that one going?
Innovations towards the game engine and all that, I'm sure.
I guess. Gosh, this music is so good. A giant enemy crab.
Attack giant enemy crab for massive damage.
I thought this direct was supposed to be about things that were coming in the first half of 2021.
I thought it was supposed to be mostly focused on Smash. Oh, there's more. I thought it was done.
Installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned.
So, in the meantime, we're giving everybody Splatoon 2 for free.
That'd be cool. I haven't played Splatoon anything.
Sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development.
Splatoon 2 was really good. I played it for quite a
We
while.
look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Don't show us your
You're
bald spot.
Oh, they're not doing the one more thing? I guess
That
Splatoon
was the one
it.
more thing.
Okay. Okay, that was a pretty good Direct. There was some good stuff in there. Like, Zelda was enough for me. That's all I needed.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Did I stop sharing? Or...
No, I can see your dinner rolls.
I can see you're looking at sous vide dinner rolls.